Richard Deitz says he holds a unique record on the Court of Appeals, one that he hopes to bring with him to the North Carolina Supreme Court.
I'm the only judge who's never written a dissent.
Richard Deitz says during his 8 years on the Court of Appeals, he never once composed a dissenting view to a decision handed down by the court.
And the reason for that is I really believe that opinions are stronger if we get together and build consensus, we collaborate. I think part of leadership is teamwork, being able to work with other people even if you don't always agree.
Deitz and his opponent, Lucy Inman, agree there's no room for politics on the bench.
If you kind of look at my social media, my website or anything, you won't find any of that. You won't find pictures of me at a bunch of political events because I just think that gives people the wrong impression.
Deitz's campaign website is also unique. He's the only candidate I've interviewed who uses an animation of himself to help promote his campaign.
I'm Richard Deitz, and today we're looking at strategies for oral argument. A big part of oral argument is answering the judge's questions.
I do get people come up to me and they'll be like, Court of Appeals, you some kind of judge or something? And I'll say, yeah.
Deitz says he's concerned about the public's trust of North Carolina courts. We asked him about justices having the final say on whether or not to recuse themselves. Do you have a view of what should be done or not done?
Yes, and so this does worry me because I think the public sees this. And again, my biggest concern is, do people start to question whether or not the court is independent and it's impartial? I think the answer is we need a better code of judicial conduct for judges.
Deitz says he hopes to bring leadership to the Supreme Court and help build a consensus among justices.
My plan is to take that to our Supreme Court, which I think desperately needs it because that's a very divided court right now, and I want to bring it back so the public can see, okay, it's not a group of people always disagreeing. It's a group of people that can come together and agree about what the law should be.
This is an open seat race between Richard Deitz and Lucy Inman. It's one of two that are up for grabs on the North Carolina Supreme Court. Right now, Democrats hold a 4-3 majority on the high court. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.